Well, investigators in North Carolina say the suspect in a string of bank robberies is in custody after a dramatic arrest right on the interstate. Now, police say Kelvin Simmons had been calling dispatch centers to report gunfire before robbing the banks. They say he did the same in Black Mountain, but officers arrived on scene before he could finish the scheme. Officers say Simmons then led them on a high-speed chase, reaching speeds more than 115 miles an hour. Simmons then crashed and attempted to steal a vehicle stopped on the highway, but he was then wrestled down to the ground by bystanders who held him down until police arrived. Officials say Simmons has warrants out for at least 5 counties.